For more analysis of the D-8 summit today in Cairo, we're joined from Cairo by the Al Ahram newspaper managing editor Jamil Afifi. Thank you very much for joining us. So how important is the D-8 summit? What is it for? What's its purpose?
Definitely, the summit is greatly important. This summit and the organization specifically attempts to achieve consolidation in cooperation between the member states and to further enable the youth in the member states. As well, the summit tries to provide aid and support to the most vulnerable categories of society in the 8 member states. In fact, this summit as well attempts to deliver state-of-the-art technology to the 8 member states and to as well promote cooperation between the member states and to provide an atmosphere of prosperity and welfare to the peoples of the 8 member states. Of course, at this point in time, there are a lot of challenges facing the Middle East. And so the convening of this summit is now a timely occasion, since each and every one of the 8 member states holds a lot of weight that it can play major roles, in fact, in the operationalization of resolutions for the Middle East crisis. As well, we have been seeing the demolishing of the entire military infrastructure of Syria. And right now we have around 14,000 kilometers right now controlled in Syria and so by Israel. And so the summit attempts to galvanize and consolidate the efforts of the 8 member states in order to counter the Israeli aggression in Syria and elsewhere in the region. As well, I'm not just talking about Syria, I'm talking about Palestine and the Gaza Strip, which has been entirely destroyed. And we know that more than 50,000 Palestinians were murdered and 800,000 others were injured. And we know that almost the majority of the vital infrastructure of Palestine was demolished by the Israeli occupation forces. And so the summit attempts to counteract this Israeli aggression and to minimize the expansion of Israel into the region. As well, President
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That was Jamil Afifi, the managing editor of Al Ahram newspaper. Thank you very much for joining us here on Qnews.